get a bubble wave from everybody? Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from SkiEssentials.com here at Kitzsteinhorn. We'll work on that pronunciation. We're here with Blizzard. I got Rick on the T-bar with me. Mostly skiing, Anomaly, Black Pearl, Rustler, Shiva on this trip. We were talking about it on the ride up. These skis are very close to their home.
Yeah, super close, huh? 30 minutes down the road.
Yeah, so we're staying in Mittersill, which happens to be where the Blizzard factory is. Later on today, we're gonna go tour the factory, but before that, we're gonna ski. And as you can tell, it's like full-on winter up here, which was a little bit unexpected, but a nice treat. So yeah, we got a good crew. I don't know if you can see everybody up there, but Sarah, also from Blizzard in the blue. Marcus Caston is somewhere way up there. We'll definitely chase him around with the camera a little bit. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, and then we'll definitely check in later from the factory. So wish us luck. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
Wow.
All time.
That's crazy.
So yeah. So I'm still kind of
now you're
learning,
like
but
in it.
yeah.
I've heard great views.
Great views.
Yeah, they're out there.
Right there.
You can imagine it.
I bet right there is just amazing.
Well, let's go ski.
Cool.
Do it.
So hard to see. I'm using you as my reference point. Hey skiers, Jeff here, back in Vermont in the studio. I thought we would do something a little different with this video. With the group size and the weather, as you'll see, it was a little bit challenging to have on-hill conversations, so I thought we would do a little bit of voiceover, just kind of narrate you through my experience. First, thank you so much to Blizzard. This trip was incredible. This first run was a challenge. You can see the icing on the lens a little bit, icing on the goggles. This was full on. That is freezing fog. Challenging.
Yeah.
Started the day on an Anomaly 88. Wasn't my first choice. You can tell there's some fresh snow here, but you know, someone's got to ski everything. So on the Anomaly 88 to start. It was actually really fun. The only reason we're skiing through the park here is because the visibility was so bad to start the day. It was truly flat light, so we were just kind of looking for some amount of contrast. You can kind of tell right there, it's just horizon line and kind of blind. Yeah, interesting place to ski. I mean, the infrastructure there is crazy. No trees, you know, you're up so high, you're way above tree line. So it's just a very different experience for me. This gives you a sense that there was some nice soft snow that first day. It really was nice. I'm excited to get to the second day in this video. To be honest, skiing wasn't great to start. So we spent a little bit of time kind of just exploring the infrastructure. This is a tunnel that takes you to a funicular that you can take to the very top of the mountain. We didn't do that. It's a pretty short ride. You can see it in this a little bit, I think.
Yeah. We are like
behind this thing.
Right there. Yeah.
What do you think?
Is that the
Best day of your season?
No.
Pro athlete move?
Marcus Caston's a bit of a joker.
For that. He jumped off a thing.
It's really fun to ski with. Obviously, he's a very, very talented skier. At this point, things were getting a little better. They don't look great still, but you can at least tell, or hopefully you can tell, that the visibility is a little bit better. Still on that Anomaly 88, although I think I switched soon.
Yeah. I think.
I'm pretty sure the tram's still there. And we
We were looking for the longest or tallest.
It ends at the top of the Funental. It ends at the top of the Funental. It's really fun to ski with.
Obviously,
Hair
tallest
ended dust.
tram tower in the
Guys search.
world.
You don't want that to happen.
Ski Gebiet.
Had fun trying to pronounce a lot of German words. And then kind of shout out some people. This is Sarah from Blizzard in the Blue. She is, gosh, I might get titles wrong, North American Marketing Director, I think. Something like that. Really, really good skier. She's got a ski racing background on the Shiva 9 there. Yeah, this was actually decent. This is, if you're interested, this is
nice.
very, very far skiers right at Kitzsteinhorn. Although we spent most of our time
is a
very, very
unique
far
filming perspective.
skiers left.
Yeah.
This is Rick, that I was on the T-bar with earlier. Rick's great. Brings some young energy. That's Matt from Powder 7 in front of him.
That was your best run.
That was it. Yeah, we found it. We found
alright.
it.
There
I
we
knew
go.
we'd get it.
Marcus Caston's still a joker. This was challenging filming. I think I mess up at some point on this run. It's just tough to see. Still on that Anomaly 88, so it was kind of a little bit grabby in that kind of softer. And there's actually some moisture to this snowpack. Like underneath the soft, it's kind of firm but saturated. There's Sarah. That was Matt from Powder 7. That was Jordan from Evo. I think I missed somebody in there.
Yes, you are.
No way.
Mel was camera shy. That's Mel from Free Skier, but she is an awesome skier. You shouldn't be camera
That's
shy,
a
Mel.
Gletscher Palton.
Learning more German
No,
words.
Gletscher Spalten, sorry.
Don't want to fall in a
Just watch
Gletscher
out for the
Spalten.
Gletscher Spaltens.
They're sick. I'm glad I have my pocket open.
You can see a little
There it
bit,
is.
huh?
That's that tallest tram tower in
It's
the
cool.
world.
Yeah, it's tall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massive.
That's a big boy. That's
I like looking at the cable just like disappearing into the
Yeah.
abyss.
Yeah, the infrastructure there is just so
Wow,
wild.
sick. Little half-pipe action.
May or may not be some
I bet this
foreshadowing
park is so
there. We're
fun.
kind of cutting
Nice
through the
sight
terrain
of
park
the
here. And then now we're far back over on the other side of the mountain. This is far skiers left. I believe I have switched to a Rustler 9 at this point, which was a nice change. Just a little looser in the tail, obviously. Rustler 9 is one of my just favorite all-mountain skis on the market right now. Marcus Caston here, I believe, was on the Rustler 10 the entire first day. I think, no, he may have, no, I take that back. Switched to an Anomaly 102 a little later in the day. We do this run again in a little bit. You may have caught a structure over on the left side of your screen, and we will revisit that structure in just a little bit. Pretty mellow terrain here. You know, honestly, the entire first day was relatively mellow. Kind of just learning the mountain and figuring out what we could do with the snow conditions. I'm sure you're hearing some firmer stuff underneath there. And, you know, limited coverage this time of year too, so we were trying to be as careful as possible just with visibility.
Mittersill.
Okay, ready?
Got to stop for a group photo, obviously. And yeah, here's Matt from Powder 7. Super fun to ski with, really nice guy. Good skier. I believe he's on the Anomaly 94 there. And Matt and I actually switched skis a little bit later in this video. This was by far our best run thus far. You can probably hear it more than you can see it. I know the visibility is still less than ideal, but at least you're not hearing any of that really firm stuff underneath. We spent a lot of time on this lift. I can't remember what lift this is. It will come up later in the video, so you'll learn the name of it. It actually ended up skiing this little section quite a bit too. This was totally ungroomed. actually had some nice snow in it, and it was pretty easy to tell where you were going, just with the kind of contrast of the lift. Something to look at. There's a little bit more of that firm stuff. So I switched cameras at this point. I had basically been filming everyone else so far. Filming people is fun, but it's nice to ski yourself too. There you go,
Yeah,
the
we're on the
Crystal
Crystalbahn.
We've been riding the Crystalbahn.
Or no, that sign says Crystal Bond.
I think that's a
Just a bunch of confused Americans trying to figure out Austrian infrastructure in a language that they don't speak.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's hard. Like my dream would be to be on snow more with more of our staff. Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're lucky because we're so close to snow.
Right. Exactly.
Kind of fun chatting with Matt about content creation and skiing and the challenges.
Speed check?
And then this is that structure I was talking about. This is just I feel like
fast we go?
Oh my god.
it's one of those things that you don't really see
wins?
in the United
I mean,
States.
yeah.
Is that the...
You know, we've got like NASCAR courses and stuff like that, but just the section that is testing how fast you're skiing.
Where's it gonna tell
I
me
feel
my
like
speed?
a bunch of loss prevention departments in the United States wouldn't necessarily like that.
No, that
Really
feels
gives
like
you
a
a quick
bad idea.
countdown after scanning your pass.
Oh, he's getting after it.
They wanted me to go switch.
Oh man.
Figured that was a bad idea. But yeah, just super cool. You scan your pass. You know, obviously it's a little bit silly, but scan your pass, and it kind of turns the thing on. I think I missed a pole plant in there somewhere. Really trying hard to at least hold my own against Marcus Caston. He's got a little bit more experience going fast. Yep, see, didn't get it. I think I was actually the slowest, if you want to get technical. I don't think I beat anybody. So lower down on that same run that we did last time, or at least very, very similar. Here just following Sarah. Still decent skiing here. You know, not quite as good as that last pitch when you couldn't hear anything, because we are just kind of hitting some stuff underneath. But it was fun. You know, you kind of just keep a relatively flat base, low edge angle, just kind of wiggle around. So nothing like too crazy this first day. Pretty mellow. Really nice here just to make some like short turns and just trying my best to stay on top of whatever soft fresh snow there is. And yeah, again, like Rustler 9, just so much fun to ski. Skied a bunch of Anomaly stuff too. Obviously I started on the 88, but
Jeff,
right here, this
That'd
is
be
where
a good
Matt and I
back-to-back.
switch, and then the rest of this first day. I like the Rustler 9 so much I was a little reluctant, but yeah, switching to the Anomaly 94.
What are you?
here.
290?
293.
293?
Yeah.
You said 293, right?
Yeah. Like right down the gut.
293, 293. I am a marker certified binding technician, so we're good.
That is true. If you were wondering, like, the legality or liability of adjusting your own skis on the mountain, luckily I'm a certified binding tech, so we're good. That foreshadowing I was talking about, Marcus had a great idea of skiing the powder in the middle of the super pipe, and by super pipe I truly mean this is a like 22-foot wall super pipe. He completely surprised me, went and dropped in over on the right wall there, and just started airing out of the pipe, which, if you've ever been in a 22-foot pipe, you know how intimidating that can be. And these walls were literally blue ice, with probably 4 inches of powder in the middle. So super fun to watch someone that you know, I think most people know Marcus as the guy from Return of the Turn.
That's scary. It looks like you're gonna like run right into the wall of like PAL.
Got some skills in the half pipe.
I would have come with you. I didn't know you were actually gonna air out.
I didn't know
Really
it.
impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We were all pretty impressed. We're either skiing down to the gondola or going to lunch here. The only reason I left this clip in is the infrastructure there is just so wild. Like, just massive lifts and massive buildings just kind of everywhere. It's unlike really anything I'd ever seen before. So yeah, on that Anomaly 94 here, this is another thing that I feel like you don't see in the United States. This was just a straight up metal fence with no safety around it. And if you're wondering, yeah, this was a little unnerving skiing that close to the fence, but there was really good snow right there. And I actually think we did this again on our second day. Really fun skiing the Rustler 9.
Like slightly unnerving skiing next to a metal fence.
Yeah. It wasn't comfortable. Anyways, really fun skiing the Anomaly 94 after the Rustler 9. Obviously, they are pretty close in width, but very different in how they ski. That said, this was challenging skiing. I'm not linking carving turns here. Kind of pretty challenging skiing, challenging conditions. As you can see, that woman ran into a little bit of a wall separating the piste and off-piste. Tried to give her as much space as possible, but got a little boxed out
Right back
there.
where we started this
But
morning.
yeah, Anomaly 94 is great. I've skied this thing a lot in Stowe and kind of just ripped carves on it, so it was refreshing and a lot different for me to ski it in an environment like this where you had to make kind of specific turns and specific sections, kind of just like going through the park here. I can't remember where we're trying to get to right now. This is our last run, just heading down for the day. Did get an opportunity here. I saw Marcus up there making some turns and figured I would try and do my best to make the same turns. So got some kind of bigger, higher speed carves in right there. But most of the time just making shorter skidded turns on that Anomaly. Just a nice reminder that it still rips, but it's a lot more forgiving than Bonafide. This is the start of day 2. So we had considerable fresh snow on the first day. It must have snowed 6 to 8 inches between day 1 and day 2. So snowing pretty hard here. Really just starting the day, getting our feet underneath us again, and you'll see it was
goggles on.
It's kind of a goggle day.
That's what I was alluding to. Snowing pretty hard, you know.
Yeah.
Perhaps questionable that Marcus started with the glasses, but
Dude, we should go into
opted to
the
switch to the goggles.
clothes round.
That'll be
like
good.
that, and then we can come around and hit the super pipe.
Everyone's still jazzed up about that run through the super pipe. And when he referred to the closed trail, that was the run, kind of the good run that we did on day 1. Far skiers left. I'm not sure if it was closed or not, but people surely weren't skiing it. But perfectly safe. Here's that fence again. Just, another day of like pretty tough visibility, very flat light. So it was actually nice to have that fence again, just as like contrast. A little sarcasm there. That did not sound like a good turn. This is Jake. We missed Jake earlier. That's Jake. He works for Outside. And that was kind of that's
Do we have to
the
go
whole
up
group.
that chain?
Although we
We
did
can.
have
We
a couple
can
other
hit,
people
like,
join us
where
today.
the sign is. If we keep traversing left and we go through the bottom of the pipe, I think that's where it starts.
Yep.
So we were chatting about how to get to that good run from day 1. Quite a scene in the park. A lot of people. Pretty loud music playing. Tough to be a park skier or rider on a day like that with bad visibility. Back to the speed check. I'm not sure if anyone actually did it this time. Well, they must have. I did not, clearly. Yeah, maybe we didn't. Obviously going on the other side of the rope there. A little more off-piste snow here. And a little bit of foreshadowing. I think the skiing on this second day got, well, it definitely got a lot more exciting than the first day. If anything, the first day was kind of just exploration.
See that face shot?
Yeah, we're starting to get some face shots. I think there was still a little sarcasm there, but the snow truly did get pretty darn good. This, I believe, is following. Yeah, this is definitely following Jordan. Jordan's super fun to ski with, great attitude, ton of energy. Yeah, definitely hearing a lot less of that firm snow underneath. And I don't think I mentioned, I started this second day on the Anomaly 102. And if you're curious, I skied all the anomalies in the 182 centimeter length. Rustlers, I'm generally a 180 skier. They're just super, super fun. There's Marcus again. Thinking back to that super pipe run, he was on the Anomaly 102, I was on the Anomaly 94. Probably not too many people ski half pipe on anomalies. So this is the bottom of that first, or the good skiers left run that we did the first day.
Yeah. Full snap.
We saw some people off.
I feel good about it.
We all felt really good about it as a group. So this is kind of where things got a little bit more exciting.
Trust your judgment.
Started venturing
They're doing fine.
off-piste into the side or backcountry, whichever the more appropriate term would be. Obviously, filming other people here, kind of did the same thing on day 2. Used the normal GoPro to start the day. Really glad I did, because this run with Marcus was awesome. And then the remainder of day 2, switched to that point of view camera again. But super fun. This terrain was really cool. Certainly steep enough. A little bit of a firm turn there, but for the most part, this was just really fun skiing. Really cool skiing against that big rock wall too. And kind of, got to see Marcus be a little bit more dynamic on his skis on this second day than the first day, which was fun to see. So, I don't know if you could go as far as calling it a true powder day, but it was close enough for the middle of April. We expected just spring condition and almost exclusively glacier skiing.
Might as well do it again.
This was pretty fun. And yeah, we kind of figured we found the good stuff, so we would just keep doing that. Since I filmed that first run, I believe I just kind of dropped in first here. And yeah, on that Anomaly 102, and similar to the 88 and the 94, most of what I had done so far on these skis is carve. And I was pleasantly, maybe not surprised, but it was a nice friendly reminder that that Anomaly 2 is a very capable true freeride ski. Marcus making a really cool turn up there against the wall. I think that was either
Look at
Frank
us, dedicated content creators.
Yeah, Matt and I hanging back, filming.
It's like I've learned to love filming so much that I usually don't even care.
No, it's true. I don't.
Yeah.
Then I have to put the camera away and ski.
Yeah, totally.
I don't mind giving up fresh tracks so I can film. It's really fun. I enjoy it. Obviously, I enjoy filming because I probably wouldn't have the job I do if I didn't. Yeah, so just like pretty darn useful ski, that Anomaly 102.
That first little hip is sweet.
Yeah, right?
It's funny though, you gotta go like kind of fast into it, and then it feels like you're gonna just hit the rock.
really did.
Blizzard marketing train was pretty nice.
Yeah. True professionals.
Like, if I remember correctly, while we were standing there in a group, things got a little bit more socked in, kind of back to some tricky visibility here. That was really fun. Kind of can't really tell from that perspective, but you're basically underneath that rock. And yeah, more credit to the Anomaly 102. You know, I've known this thing is very, very strong at speed and capable at speed and like carves well, but it kind of made those short turns well too.
Like, ski down there and make sure nothing bad happens.
Yeah, if you didn't catch that, it really was nice having Marcus as a guinea pig. He lives in Switzerland right now, obviously skis these big European mountains a lot more than we do, so we not only benefited from his knowledge and experience and expertise, but also just the fact that he is very comfortable in that environment. And yeah, we never were in an unsafe situation at all, but it was still nice to have somebody like Marcus that we could kind of lean on and use as sort of a guide. Those turns were sweet. I mean, it's really 8 inches of good snow right there. Marcus and I skied down to the right of that ridge, and if you're looking up there, that's Matt. Matt just got one of the better turns of the whole trip, I would say. They came down skiers left of that little rock ridge. So this was just super fun. You know, we were really starting to explore this little backcountry, side country area, learn it, and figure out what was going to be best for us. Sort of a party run there. Pretty fun. Everyone just cruising down together. Just following Marcus again. I did a lot of following Marcus Kasten. Probably not surprising, but not the easiest skier to keep up with, that's for sure. Oh.
Oh.
That was sick.
Yeah. I was skiing blind behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we
classic.
went and did that.
I know, I'm glad we just squeaked in front of these guys.
Yeah.
Classic powder skiing.
We're just
Person in front of
skiing
you is
straight
kicking
down
a lot of
this
snow up.
pitch.
Can't really see where you're going.
You want to go far out?
Maybe one more over.
I might go see if I can take enough speed to get my skis in the air.
Off of that?
Yeah.
So I'm on a Rustler 10 at this point, which was another really, really fun experience going from Anomaly 102 to Rustler 10. Like I've been saying, I was pretty impressed by that Anomaly 102 and how manageable it was, kind of making shorter turns in fairly challenging terrain, but also a nice reminder that this Rustler 10, if you're looking for ease of use in a freeride ski, if you're going to be skiing terrain like this and you tend to prefer shorter turns and releasing your tail edge, it's definitely easier. Stopped with my phone, get some people skiing down. I actually have a photo from this situation because it was complete whiteout again. Kind of looked like all I could see was like 4 little dots in the distance. And then yeah, found myself just by myself. Everyone had skied down. It skied off like a little 2-foot drop there that I couldn't see. Yeah, I mean, I think visibility took a turn for the worse again here towards the end of our second day. But I believe I'm catching up with the group. So this was pretty much our last run, and I don't know, every run this day was really fun, but I love that Rustler 10. Had a blast on the Anomaly 102, but I'm more of a Rustler 10 skier. So thinking back to skiing in this trip, this was probably my favorite run. One turn in particular, might have been that one, was just very, very, very good, very rewarding, very easy to do.
I skied over a Gletscher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over two of
Yeah.
those.
Gletscher squatch.
Yeah, we all
dark
were
spot
a
in the
little
snow.
concerned.
I got so freaked out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to
Skied by a
break
little
a
hole.
Yeah. Mine's already made of metal.
Oh, nice.
Quick reference to my leg being made of metal. And that was it. Fantastic couple days of skiing. You know, obviously the snow could have been better, but could have been way worse
Well
too.
done, everybody.
That first
We're
run
all
with
in
all
one
the
piece.
freezing fog made us a little worried,
We did it.
but
We did
such
it.
a good group. Really, really fun experience.
Oh yeah.
Have another video soon showing some of the inside of the factory, some really in-depth discussion of how Anomaly and Black Pearls are built. Let me know what you think of the voiceover. I don't know that there'll be another one of these anytime soon, but if you like it and you think it's interesting, maybe it's something that we can do more of next year with other trips. So thanks for watching, and thanks again to Blizzard for an incredible couple days of skiing.